All right, everybody. Welcome back to Bourbon and Blunts with another brand new episode here today. Today on the docket, we have our traditional What's Inside You segment, followed by an article that I thought was very interesting. I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but basically I'll give you the headline for right now. It says 100-year-old influencer Uncle Jack shares his 6 tips for a long, happy life. So we'll talk about those tips. And then we'll finish it off with a little bit of
words of wisdom.
with digital slang.
Words slong. Digital slong.
You know, it just reminded me of what was that? Borat.
Yeah, I was never a fan of him.
No,
really. Nah.
Yeah, I thought, dude, what you want to talk about brass balls?
Yeah, he does. He don't care. He doesn't care at all.
Man,
which I respect immensely.
You know what? Speaking of Borat, remember when he used to play Ali G?
Yeah.
So I watched very good documentary too, by the way, everybody. Which is it's called Beckham, documentary about David Beckham. It's on Netflix, I believe. Fantastic. I'm not a big soccer guy at all. However, I was very impressed with the man's life. So I've watched now the Michael Jordan documentary, David Beckham documentary, Tiger Woods documentary, and there was one other, I think it was like a famous climber. There's a common denominator, dude, with all these exceptional just people, but let's just say athletes for right now. And it is a just absolute obsession.
Discipline. Crazy discipline.
A whole life.
Yeah, everything is about that.
That is it.
Yeah.
That is all they do.
That's what it takes, man.
It's something, man.
That's what it takes.
It's something. So, But anyways, shall we get into our first questions?
Yes, but before we do, follow us on Bourbon and Blunts. Again, 2 channels. I think you mentioned this in the last podcast.
Yeah, I did.
2 channels right now. One of them will be deleted soon.
Yes.
So the one with the bigger subscriber count, that is the one we are going to stay with. So one of them has like 5,000 subs. The other one has like 100.
Yeah.
So the 100 we're going to delete probably sometime this week.
Sounds good.
And follow us on there. Follow us on all audio platforms, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, Spotify, Amazon Music, all of them. Check them out. You can support the podcast from anywhere from 99 cents to $9.99 a month. And follow me on Digital Slang on YouTube.
Yeah, man. What's the new content on Digital Slang?
Some new iPhone content up. Some new case videos. I got some earbuds that are really good that are dropping. One dropped yesterday, and I have 3 more that drop in the next like 2 weeks.
Okay. Did you ever get that e-bike working?
No.
Did you reach out to the company?
I did. So I have an e-bike that a company sent me to review, and it's a beast.
It is all. I think it's fairly. I mean,
when it works.
When it works.
Yeah. So this was a prototype, and apparently it's in production now.
It is.
Because you can go buy one.
You can, yes. Yeah. I looked it up.
But I've just had nothing but problems with it. They sent me a missing part. I couldn't even put the wheel on.
Yeah.
Because it was missing a part. And then I rode it for 5 minutes. And it's fast. It's like a beast of a bike.
Yeah.
Weighs like 80 pounds. It's 77 pounds.
Oh, okay.
It was riding. I'm doing, 45 kilometers an hour. And then it just stopped working.
Yeah.
Like the throttle, every time you give it the throttle, it cuts off.
Yeah.
Just shuts right off.
Yeah, and it's got enough juice, got enough battery. So.
And it's a hybrid, so you can do it indoors and outdoors. I feel like it's stuck in indoor mode.
Oh, okay.
Because if you hold the bike up, give it throttle, it will go and go and go and go. But as soon as it touches the ground and you put weight to it, it shuts off.
Yeah. I
feel like it's stuck in indoor mode.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be. I didn't think about that, man. Yeah. It could be. Yeah, absolutely. So
I got to take video of it and send it to them.
Did you let them know?
I told them, and they told me that their response was take video of the problem and send it back to us.
Okay. All right, cool. Anyways, all right, let's get our first segment, dude.
It's time for
What's Inside You.
Did you pour more?
I did.
I didn't see it.
You literally.
I know. I was probably looking right at you.
You literally looked.
I didn't see it, and I didn't expect it to be there.
You took a giant gulp.
It definitely got me. Yep.
Oh,
it's all good, though.
That's all good. It's all good. That's funny, man.
It was good. My mouth, I can still taste it.
All right. My first question for you, my friend.
Shoot.
If you had to lose one body part, what would it be?
An ear.
Oh. All right. Why an ear?
I can still hear fine without it.
Okay.
Still fine. Doesn't really change much except for the look.
You need a look you can get.
Yeah, I'll wear a Scully all day. I'll just rock a Scully all day long.
That's true. You look like you have no ears when you have that on anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah, true. I'm going to say...
I will move somewhere cold, though.
Okay.
So I have to wear a Scully all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to say a ring finger.
Yeah, that's probably a better one.
I think that's a better one. I'm going to say a ring finger.
Or like your pinky toe.
See, I don't know if I want to lose a pinky toe because that might be good for balance.
Doesn't do anything.
It helps balance. You know? Do you know anybody's lost a limb or lost a
I
body part?
do.
I do too, man.
I do.
Tell me about yours.
I was married to her.
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
You know, I never wanted to ask Mariah because I felt bad.
Yeah.
Do you want to? Is that?
I mean, I don't. And she got into a bad accident.
Oh, that's what happened?
With a lawnmower.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Just
As a child?
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah. 2 toes.
I know. I saw.
Yeah.
I never went to ask because I felt bad.
Yeah, it was a lawnmower accident.
Ooh.
Yeah. But I mean, it didn't. I mean, I'm sure it's been tough, no doubt.
Yeah.
But
You never asked her?
Of course, we talked about it, but
Yeah.
I'm not going to share all that shit on it.
No. True.
But yeah, she's fucking beasting it.
Yeah. Oh, she is.
Yeah.
Well, she's a grown ass woman, so she made
Yeah.
out just fine without him. Yeah, I did too, man. I know a couple people actually. One of my buddies, fucking lost the end of his finger, setting up scaffolding. You know, the scissor scaffolding.
Yeah.
Fucking snap shut. Freaking popped the end of his finger right off, dude.
I've done that. That would hurt.
Oh, it popped the end of his damn finger right off, man.
My cousins, my first cousin, she lives in Jackson, right next to my sister. Her husband Rit, so my cousin-in-law. I guess that's what you would call it, cousin-in-law.
I think so.
Right? What do you guys think? Cousin? I think it's cousin.
Probably cousin-in-law. That makes
He's
sense.
cool as shit. He lost a leg in a motorcycle accident.
Whoa, a whole leg.
The whole leg.
Whoa.
Yeah, and I know he's had a rough time, but
Well, up to where?
his whole leg.
Oh, his whole up
His
the hip.
whole leg, yeah.
Shit, dude.
No, actually, I think I'm wrong. Actually, I think it's the knee.
Like, oh, okay.
I think
Still,
it's
I
the
mean,
knee.
whatever.
Yeah, I think it's like up to the knee.
Damn. I had a student last year freaking got his hand caught in a damn grinder. Well, his finger. He was
A
grinding.
student?
Yeah, he's grinding metal. Happened during school. Grinding metal. Metal sucked his finger in. Freaking
Cut the top off.
grind down half his pinky finger.
Got a nub.
Yeah, he's doing okay though.
Yeah, you always recover.
Yeah, he's doing fine, but it was scary when it happened.
Of course.
Shit, dude, that could have sucked his whole damn hand in.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. So yeah. Anyways, let me just double
Was that
check.
the first question?
That was the first question. Okay. What's the weirdest place you've ever fallen asleep?
What? Yeah, I feel like you got a story with this one.
I do actually. Just popped right in my head.
Weirdest place I ever fell asleep. Shit. Off the top of my head, I'm sure there's a place that's weirder, but off the top of my head, on a green electrical box. You know the big green electrical box that are in like developments?
Yep.
So we were camping at my boy's house. We were young. We were probably like 15 and maybe 16. Who knows? But around that age. We were camping in his backyard in tents. And it got so cold.
Smart to sleep on the damn electrical box.
It got so cold, and we were all locked out of our houses. So I like just gravitated. Like I just kept walking around the streets. Like all of us were just walking because it's the only way to stay warm. And then we took a break by an electrical box, and it was pretty big. It was probably like 4 feet by 4 feet.
Right.
And it was big green electrical box, and I found that it was warm. And it was probably like 3 o'clock in the morning at this point.
And you snuggled up next to it.
I laid right on top of that bitch and fucking just tried to take a nap because it was so warm. And then I woke up like when daylight was breaking, and then I just walked home. And then at that point, I didn't care. Like I just banged on the door.
Wake up!
Yeah, I was like, let me in. Just fucking let me in, goddamn it.
What? You guys didn't have blankets in the tent?
No, I don't remember. I think we had like a pillow. I don't remember a blanket.
Yeah, typical knuckleheads.
Yeah, I probably had like a sweatshirt on or something.
We're fine. We're fucking good.
We're gonna be in a tent.
Yeah,
It's
we're
fucking
fine.
heat. It's hot in there.
Yeah, we'll snuggle.
Nobody even wants to be in the goddamn tent. There was like 3 of us, I think.
Oh man, dude.
Actually, I think the dude. I'm not gonna mention any names, but you know who you are. But I think he went home. I think the guy's backyard that we were in, I think he walked into his house.
Yeah.
And then it was
why didn't you just say, hey guys, let's just come in?
I don't think we could. I mean, I don't know. That's why we were in a tent out back, probably. Who knows? I don't know.
You're not bringing those riffraff in here.
Yeah.
Probably that.
For real.
Yeah, Mama probably said that.
I'm sure.
Keep those assholes outside.
Yeah, we had like neighborhood watch meetings about us and shit.
Really?
Like, yeah, we did some dumb shit.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I can see you doing some
Some
real
dumb shit, dude. I've done a lot of dumb shit.
Yeah. Oh man, I fell asleep at a Zach Brown concert in the chair in the lawn.
I think you told me this.
I was stoned out
hammered,
of my
right?
No. Well, I was under the influence of a gummy.
Oh, dude.
Oh, dude. And it was like when I first started like consuming marijuana. And I didn't know what's 100 milligrams? You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know what the hell that
I've
meant.
eaten your cupcakes. I understand, dude. I've eaten your cupcakes. I get it.
Yeah. So that
Don't trust him with cupcakes for anyone.
yeah. Well, I said maybe you'd start out with a half.
I did eat a half.
And then you ate the whole.
No.
Oh, you
I
didn't?
only ate the half.
Yeah.
I threw the rest out. It was going to kill me. I ate this brownie. I don't really eat edibles. Right, I maybe like 5 times in my life have I had an edible. So this dude made cupcakes one day, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll take a cupcake," even though I don't even like cupcakes.
They were brownies.
Oh, brownies. So I ate half of it,
and they're small. They're like $half size.
I ate half. I took a nap. Soon as I did it, I just laid on the couch and I fell asleep. I woke up like 2 hours later. And I got up, just walked into my kitchen, and I just made a bowl of cereal. All right, I started eating a bowl of cereal. And then I saw like a piece of drool. Like a very short, and you catch it, you know what I mean? You catch it like it happens and you catch it and you're like, what the fuck is going on? And then I realized the fucking brownie, man. The brownie lit me up, dude. I was lit up. This brownie... I haven't had an edible since.
Yeah.
And I probably won't.
Yeah,
there's just no point to be like, there's no point to be
right,
like
fair
that.
enough,
Like,
fair
I was out of commission for 24 hours.
I believe it. I believe it.
It wasn't fun.
I understand. You weren't expecting it.
No, when I smoke, I just want to chill.
Yeah, you weren't expecting to get plastered.
No, not like that.
No, I get it, man.
There must have been a lot. Because, look, I've been smoking on and off for 30 years.
I make them potent.
Yeah, obviously.
I make them potent.
Yeah. It didn't hit me for a while, though.
Yeah, it'll set in about a half hour, 45 minutes later. Well, you fell asleep right away, too.
It definitely hit me.
Yeah. All right,
You ready?
You ready, bud?
What's the worst drink someone can order at a bar?
Oh my God.
The worst.
I think
We'll do guy and girl. How about guy and girl?
Oh, you're saying that? I'm thinking
Well,
like worst tasting drink.
No. I see. Oh, you're saying worst tasting. I'm saying
that's
worst.
where my mind goes.
No, my mind goes to what is the the gayest drink some dude could order and the gayest drink some girl can order.
I feel like girls can't go. Doesn't matter what they order. It doesn't matter.
I think for a girl, you're right because we like girls though.
Maybe. I wonder what women think.
See, I think it's different. I think that if they see some like masculine dude walk up to a bar and order a Shirley Temple.
Yeah, I
Like,
see what you're saying.
They might not judge him, but they're gonna think about it instantly.
You're saying, okay, so if a girl sees a guy order a certain drink,
Like a feminine drink, they're gonna
gotcha.
have an opinion about it.
Okay,
Right? They might not be judging him, but they're
Agreed.
gonna have an opinion.
okay.
I don't think we second guess any girl's drink we ever see at a bar.
No, I don't. They could be drinking straight bourbon.
It doesn't matter. They could be
Cool.
drinking Sprite.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, right.
Doesn't matter.
No. Well,
Although I do like a woman that drinks whiskey.
I do too.
It's different.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Like if I see a girl ordering like a mixed drink at the bar,
Right.
I'm not gonna think anything of it. But if I see a girl over there in the corner like drinking like some bourbon with like the ice ball in it,
yeah.
I'm gonna be like, that girl's fucking probably cool.
I know. Listen,
Yeah.
my lady drinks bourbon, and I do like it.
Yeah,
she,
it's cool.
She enjoys it sometimes. She don't drink it all the time, but she likes old fashions.
Nice.
She likes old fashions. So
Nice.
it is a cool feature of her. We didn't even answer that question.
What's the worst drink? Oh yeah, you're right.
Well-
I mean, for me, Shirley Temple.
That's not
For
even,
a guy,
okay. I'm gonna say buttery nipple. I got drunk off them one time.
They taste really good.
They
though.
taste great.
Yeah, saying it is different
I
than the
know.
actual
What?
taste.
What?
It'll fuck you up, first of all.
Yes, it will.
But it's delicious. It's
It's
just
delicious.
the name.
The name.
It's the name.
And trust me, I don't know if I felt too weird saying. Can I get a buttery
Buttery
nipple?
nip. I mean,
There's a slippery nipple too.
there is.
There's two different
There
versions,
is.
buttery and slippery. So I'm gonna say buttery nipple.
Yeah, for me, I think if a guy, I don't really question a guy's drink of choice either.
I don't really.
But
either.
if I saw a Shirley Temple, if like this dude walked up and said, "Let me get a Shirley Temple,"
Maybe he's an alcoholic and he's not trying to drink.
okay, but I would think he would order a Sprite. A Shirley Temple makes it
True.
look like you think you're like.
Right.
It wants people to think you're actually
But
drinking.
but maybe that's the point. That's like the whole premise of like Death Water. Is it Death Water?
I don't even know what that is.
Death Water. It's just fucking water in a can, but it looks like it's got like real cool graphic on it. It looks like beer. So the marketing strategy is like you can walk around with water.
You feel like you want to be you're partying with everybody else.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. It's a feeling of being a part of it, right? So yeah, I don't know. All right, give me a second question there, homie.
What is the last movie that made you cry? Yeah,
I do get emotion, like cry.
Emotional because for me it's the same thing. Like I get emotional in movies all the time.
Yeah, I do too.
But crying, no.
Cry,
A tear maybe,
probably.
maybe a tear.
What comes out of my head?
If a dog dies in a movie,
I can't watch it, dude.
yeah, that's a tear for sure.
Yeah,
for
I
sure.
have a hard time.
Yeah, any cat I don't like, but I don't shed a tear. But a dog, yeah, I don't like that shit at all.
I probably Unbreakable. The Angelina Jolie movie. This is an older movie, probably early 2000s. It's
Angelina Jolie movie.
Yeah, she was a director. It's based on a true story. Oh, God, I forget the guy's name. He's an Italian guy. Was he Italian?
What's the movie about? I've seen it.
Basically, during World War II, he was an Olympic athlete. He got drafted, I believe, to fight.
Oh, you're talking about The Runner.
Yes.
Yeah, we
yes.
talked about this on the podcast.
We did. Actually.
No, it was a good movie. That dude lit him up, man. So of course, back then, racism was real between the countries at war, and these dudes hated each other. Olympic runner, I forget his name.
Yeah, I forget his name too.
Based on a true story.
Yep.
And this guy that was keeping him captive,
Oh, brutal.
he tortured him.
Brutal.
Yeah, he tortured him.
Well, torture was still, first off, still is a fucking common thing, unfortunately.
Well, yeah, but
yeah,
that's what happened.
It was brutal. Yeah, I think he was a POW for 4 years, dude.
So that movie made you tear up.
Yeah, but just because like the abuse that the man had to go through, he could have. You know what made me the most emotional? I think out of that movie, there was a choice he had to make, and the choice was: am I going to hold hatred in my heart for these people, or am I going to forgive? And he decided to forgive. And not only did he forgave in his heart, but he also sought out each and every one of his captors to have a conversation with them and to basically, not that they were looking for forgiveness, but so he could heal, to forgive them.
Yeah.
You know, and every single one of them did meet with him except
the one that was
one
torturing
who was the
him.
most
Yeah.
abusive.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right, what about you, buddy?
I'm thinking.
You ever cry in Braveheart?
Of course.
Yeah,
That's my favorite movie, dude.
Do you want to talk tears?
That's my favorite movie of
Braveheart.
all time.
Tears.
I've seen Braveheart at least 50 times.
I haven't seen it that much. Too long for me.
I
to watch.
watch it every time it's on. I will leave it on.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
I
watched
can
it probably 10
recite
times.
so many things. I love that movie. Braveheart's fantastic.
There's a part in that movie I do with Skylar all the time when we're at a like traffic or at a stop sign, and I'm like looking her way. I'm like, hold. That part where they had the freaking.
They're about to
spears.
go to war. Yeah, the horses are charging them.
Yeah,
man.
Yep.
Yeah, Braveheart's excellent movie.
What but nothing you can think of that you've gotten emotional about.
Any movie where a dog died, even animated movie, even an animated movie. If a dog dies, dude, I'm like I'm a big bitch. I don't know how else to put it.
That's
I
all
like
right.
dogs. You fuck with a dog, I'll fucking kill you. I would. Yeah.
I understand. I understand that emotion.
Somebody was hurting my dog.
Oh,
I'm going to prison.
rage.
I'm going to prison.
There's not too many times I would have rage
No, that's it.
That's a rage.
That's probably
moment.
the most, like, between that and like my family and friends. But
rage.
the button is pushed and it is not turning off until somebody's out cold.
Yeah, rage. Woo. Yeah, no.
Somebody hurt your dog, how would you feel?
Yeah, if somebody hurt your sprinkles, God, sprinkles.
Sprite, if somebody touched Sprite, any of them, Sadie, Theodore, I got 3 dogs.
Yeah, sprinkles is my favorite.
And I like these 3 dogs better than people.
Actually, Sadie's my favorite.
Sadie's an attention whore.
It's okay. She can whore the attention off me all she wants.
I'm going to put pictures up of these dogs.
I love Sadie.
Yeah, my dogs are awesome.
Sadie does see me. She's so excited to see me.
Sadie loves every person.
Well, she doesn't love you when I'm here. She loves me. And I don't blame her.
She knows who her daddy is.
That's right. But I'm her man.
That was weird. A little weird there, but I'll accept it. It's fine. It's
all right,
okay.
give me your second question.
That was the second question.
Was the second question.
The first one was where's drink?
That's right. Yeah. Oh, you know what the drink I was going to say? Frangelic. Is it Frangelic or Frangelica? Oh,
I've heard of it. I don't really know what it is.
Oh, it's like I don't fucking know. It's disgusting, is what it is. Disgusting. Hey, if you're out there and you're watching on YouTube, I think it's Frangelic. I want to say. If you like that, drop a comment below. It's disgusting.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't know.
Yeah. All right. Let's get into this article a little bit. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I love listening to older people and what they have to say because. So this article, I said at the beginning of the podcast, 100-year-old influencer Uncle Jack shares his 6 tips for a long, happy life. When you were young, did you look at an older adult, or when an older adult told you something, were you like, oh, shut the fuck up?
Of course.
Okay. I was too at times.
An idiot.
As idiot, right?
Idiot, yeah.
As I've gotten older, I've realized, like, wait a minute.
A lot of wisdom in those words.
Yes, they're telling me something. I've never been their age, but they've been my age. And they're telling me something. Not that I have to necessarily listen, but I should take it into consideration.
You should think about it.
I should think
You
about it.
should think about it.
I should think about it. So,
and then go from there. Like,
exactly.
Just make a rational. You probably, at that age, will do nothing. Probably.
But even at this age.
If you're smart enough to actually just step back and think about it a little bit,
Yeah.
You might go a different direction.
Exactly, dude.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I stumbled upon this article and I found it very interesting. This is from the Insider. So again, 100-year-old influencer Uncle Jack shares his 6 tips for a long, happy life. So in the last 10 decades, Jack Van Noordum has cared for a pet monkey, fought in World War II, and became an influencer. Now he's written a book sharing some of the best pieces of advice he's collected throughout his years. Van Noordum, who lived in Southern California, celebrated his 100th birthday on July 31st at the Los Angeles Zoo. The setting was fitting as a centenarian is an animal lover, having been an ornithologist and naturalist, passions he believed contributed to his longevity. All right, so I kind of want to get into some of his 6 pieces for a long, happy life. The first one is eating lots of dark chocolate and honey. He says in an interview Uncle Jack is keen to stress the importance of and his passion for dark chocolate. He eats Hershey's special dark chocolate twice a day or as often as he can. His sweet habit may be beneficial because although eating too much sugar is bad for our health, consuming a moderate amount of dark chocolate has been associated with such benefits as better cardiovascular health. He also said he replaces sugar with honey, adding the natural sweetener to his waffles. So right off the bat, just kind of hearing that. What's your thoughts? Eating dark chocolate? Because initially you'd say like, well,
in moderation.
In moderation, right?
Because I've heard it's great for you, but in moderation.
I will say I eat a little bit of dark chocolate every day.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I like milk chocolate better.
Well, that's just straight sugar.
I know.
It's bad.
I understand
Naughty.
that. That was gay. No, I get it. Dark chocolate, yeah, it's supposed to be good for you in moderation.
In moderation, and that's what they say. Although I do think this is speaking to something a little bit different or a little bit further, because probably what this does, if you think about what any sweets typically do, is that they release pleasure hormones in the brain. The feel good, dopamine.
It's a drug.
It is like a drug, right?
Yeah.
And it makes you feel good. Now you're combining that.
It's a high.
It's a little bit of a high.
Yeah.
Now you're combining that same feeling with arguably something that in some type of small moderation is beneficial. So he's getting some type of health benefit, arguably, and he's also feeling good psychologically with it. All right. Spending time outdoors and away from the magic mirror. That's number 2. Vaughn said that Uncle Jack calls smartphones magic mirrors. Interesting. Research suggests that spending time outdoors rather than on our phones can help improve mental health and happiness. So Vaughn said Uncle Jack always advises people, leave your magic mirror at home and go outside. To enjoy the great outdoors while staying active, Uncle Jack recommends walking, climbing trees, being out, and enjoying nature, swimming, running, jumping. The more active, the better. So that's where we live. That's where we lived anyway, is in the outdoors. We were one with nature. And then at some particular point in our human history, we've built these massive cocoons around us.
Homes.
Apartment buildings, cities.
Wherever you reside.
And now you have a lot of people spending most of their time indoors rather than outdoors. And I do think that contributes to an increase in our society of depression and anxiety and ultimately feelings of unhappiness and loneliness. And I think Uncle Jack definitely is on to something. Spending more time. I challenge everybody out there, if you're listening or watching, go take a walk. See how you feel. If you do this on a regular basis, comment below. Let us know. When you're out in the woods and you're walking, running, exercising, how does that make you feel? Drop a comment below. I want to hear what you think.
I can't argue with that.
No, man.
No, there's something to be said about staying active, whether you do a little or a lot.
Exactly.
Like, just stay a little active.
And being active in the outdoors could be
It is good for the mental.
Yeah, good for the soul.
It's good for the mental.
Yeah. Also, having a passion for nature is number 3. Vaughn said that Uncle Jack has loved nature since he was a child. Recalled a story he told about him about a trip to see the circus in the 1930s. Uncle Jack even had his own backyard zoo, complete with possums, a coyote, owl, hawks, skunks, foxes, and a monkey. These days, he takes care of doves in his garden and reads books about birds from the extensive collection. Vaughn said that finding something to be passionate about, which gets you outdoors, is Uncle Jack's most important piece of advice. Having passion is a great way to keep your mind active, which Insider previously reported helps to maintain cognitive function well into your age. So again, being in the outdoors. Number 4, eating well. Uncle Jack grew up in the 1920s and 30s before fast food was popular, so he never had a taste for it, Vaughn said. So Vaughn, for those of you who haven't realized, that's his Uncle Jack's nephew. Instead, he always ate very simple home cooking. His family had a chicken ranch, so Uncle Jack said he ate a lot of fried and boiled chicken and noodles. Research suggests that certain processed foods can have a negative impact on health, from fatigue and brain fog to increased risk for cancer and early death. Yeah. So, Uncle Jack obviously eats a little bit of dark chocolate, which that's his little guilty pleasure, but he bounces out, which I would say arguably most of his day, which is simple, natural foods. Although I would say the fried chicken might not be too good, but overall.
But it's so good.
It is, but I'm saying.
Fried chicken is, if you guys like fried chicken, hit the like button.
But overall, just simple meals, chicken and noodles. Not going all out with heavily processed fast foods all the time. All right, number 5, only drinking a little alcohol. I drank a little beer and a little wine, and that's all. No fire water, Uncle Jack said. Fire water is what he calls hard alcohol. Inside a previous report, there are thought to be some health benefits to drinking in moderation, but according to the World Health Organization, there's no safe amount of alcohol that doesn't affect your health. All right, so can't argue with that, right, man?
No.
Can't argue with that.
Clean.
And then lastly, spending time with family. Uncle Jack never married or had children, but he was close with his parents. He said his home was always full of love. He also had a close relationship with his nephew, Vaughn's late father, who cared for him before his death, as well as with Vaughn himself, who has taken on Uncle Jack's care. Having strong relationships, whether that's with family or friends, has been strongly associated with improved longevity. Yeah, I mean, we're communal animals, man. And being a communal animal, you have to have connection. And I think staying off of the, what do you call it, the black mirror or the dark mirror? The hell
Talking about
it?
the phone?
The phone.
Yeah. What did he call it? I don't remember. Something mirror.
Yeah, let's go back up. But staying off it, staying off the phone, I think a lot of people think by being on social media, you're connected with others.
Yeah, it's a connection.
But you're fucking not. You're not connected.
I mean, some
You're
people
not.
are. I know that. If you step back and look at it and you really analyze it for what it is,
Right.
It's a lot of bullshit.
Right, exactly. And then having some actual strong familial ties is, obviously ultra important. I mean, think about
But there's a but to that. Because you can't fucking ever say that people have not met and gotten married online.
No, I'm not saying that.
I know,
right.
but we're talking about like just being online all the time.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
staying connected.
Right, but
there are people that have definitely gotten connected.
Yes, for sure. But what I'm saying is like connected with like friends.
Yeah, you're talking about like just enjoying
Like
enjoying life.
Yeah, exactly.
But maybe that's their version of enjoying life, or they just don't know. It's one or the other.
Yeah, well, at the end of the day, though, I mean, think about every time you're with a group of friends or family, how that makes you feel in person.
Some people probably don't like it. A lot of people are introverts, man.
But
you're not an introvert.
You'd be surprised.
I'm an introvert.
You definitely are.
I'm definitely an introvert.
Yes, I would say some do, but I'm saying as a whole, as a species, the connectedness amongst other, face-to-face interactions, ultra important.
It's necessary.
It is necessary, 100%. 100%.
But
yeah,
in different amounts for different people.
what would be one piece of advice if you lived to 100? What would be one piece of advice that you would say?
Listen.
Ooh, listen. Listen to others?
Everything.
Okay.
Any word, like sometimes somebody might just say something in passing that is fucking super fucking important or very beneficial.
Okay.
Right? Like listen, like really listen to your surroundings. People don't listen to their surroundings. I see it all the time. I am that guy that analyzes everything in the room. I'm searching for everything that could possibly go wrong.
Right.
I'm watching every single person in that room, what they're doing, what their expressions are, their movements. I watch everything. Like, be aware of your surroundings and listen. Like, look and listen.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I like it, man. I like it.
Just be aware.
Be aware.
Be aware.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough, buddy. All right. Let's wrap this dog and pony show up. You can hit it.
Ready?
Ready.
Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
So beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Words of
buddy.
wisdom. Beautiful little digital slang. Confidence is essential for a successful life. Don't compare yourself to others. Compare yourself to the person you were yesterday and give yourself the confidence to be better tomorrow.
I like that, man. Comparison is a thief of happiness.
Fucking comparing other people, it's the demons.
Yeah.
You'll never, if you're doing that, you think you're less.
Yeah. Yeah. You can't.
Right? You're thinking you're less.
I agree. I'm not saying you can't look up to others and emulate.
That's different.
I think that's different.
It's different.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah. So confidence is essential.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for listening and watching. We really, really appreciate you. We'll be back next week with some new episodes. Again, if you haven't.
Real quick.
Oh, go ahead.
Not cockiness, though. Not cockiness. Confidence and cockiness are two different things.
I agreed. I think there's a fine line.
Yeah. So
Okay.
confidence, yes, but not an asshole.
Yes, agreed. So you can support on the podcast by liking, subscribing, following on YouTube and Spotify and iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Amazon. I always forget Amazon, I think.
Amazon Music.
Amazon Music. And you can also support monetarily for 99 cents per month, up to $9.99 if you wish on Spotify. Other than that, I think that is it, everybody.
Yes, we will be back soon. One will post tonight, whatever today's date is. I don't really know. Doesn't really matter.
23rd.
23rd of October. Should we do a Halloween show? Like, I was thinking about that in the first. We shot 2 podcasts today. I was thinking, like, should we dress up for like Halloween for one podcast? If you guys want to see that shit, let us know.
Yeah,
But we'll have to decide
I'll
before
get a
then.
sweet mullet for that.
And should we do a Halloween special?
A Halloween special? I would
We
like
should.
that.
We're gonna do a Halloween special.
right,
We're gonna do a Halloween special.
All right. Anyways, love you guys. Thank you so much. We'll catch you next time.
Peace.
Bye.